Hello and welcome to your Building Social Confidence class. I'm one of your instructors, Ben Swanson. The other instructor is Joanne Swanson. And we will be working with you over the course of the semester to help you build up your social confidence. This is a 2-credit class, and really what we're trying to do is provide you some practical information as well as exercises and kind of general concepts to help improve your confidence in social situations. We'll explore the nature of confidence, including emotional aspects, mental aspects, cognitive aspects of confidence, as well as the general idea of how people can grow and change in their life. Part of what we'll be focusing on as well is how to deal with some difficult situations that we commonly encounter that people may not feel a lot of confidence in approaching, such as how to give people feedback or how to approach conflict with other people. And we'll also be looking a little bit at some of the socio-cultural context of confidence, which is kind of a fancier way of saying we'll be looking at some of the ways that culture and gender can influence who has confidence and how that's defined for different individuals. So to begin with, the first module has already been posted, and we'll post a module basically every week throughout the course of the class, and each module will be worth 10 points. And the way we've set up the class is we're going to be using a blog as a way to have you post your assignments. So what a blog is it's just really kind of an online journal, and it's been used in a lot of different ways and different formats. And for us, we'll give you specific instructions in the module for how to post an assignment in the blog. And actually, the first week's of the blogging assignment is to create your blog, and we've got a worksheet that describes how to do that. And the blog provides us a way to help the students interact with each other as well as to help us interact with you. The blog can be set up so it's anonymous to other students as well. So you could just post your first name and also known as kind of name, a complete pseudonym if you want. So no one has to know it's your blog in the class except us, the instructors, and that's how you get points. But for everyone else in the class, we'll be setting it up so that it can be anonymous. And that'll give you a little more freedom to work if you'd like to use it that way, or some people are just perfectly comfortable saying, hey, this is me, I'm Joe Bob, this is my name, and they're just fine with that. So it'll really be up to you on how public or private you set up your blog, but we will need to know the address to your blog, and we'll be posting everyone's blog's addresses in the class over the course of the next week. So everyone will be looking at everyone else's blog, they just won't necessarily know it's your blog. And so we really encourage you to keep in mind the internet is a big open space, so everything you post, just assume everyone in the world can read. So keep in mind also that it's a class. Sometimes a class of this type, we can get involved with some personal information or some personal ideas, and you control that. You set the limits on that. We don't expect you to be revealing your deepest, darkest secrets, nor do we really want you to. We really want you to just kind of show us that you're working and thinking about the information in the class. And as far as this class goes, we have kind of a philosophy that we're approaching it from, which is that everyone in the class has everything you need to increase your confidence. You already have it. We're not going to give you anything new. You're okay just as you are. Rather, what we're doing is helping people grow in this area a little bit. We're giving you some information and some ideas that if you choose to, you can help apply them to your life and perhaps grow your confidence. So we don't approach this from like a social anxiety or phobia that it's something you're lacking that you need to manage, but rather something that you can grow and develop, just like building up a bicep. By engaging in a series of exercises, you can get stronger and more flexible in your life. And so what we're trying to do is set up a process that'll help you build up those muscles and increase your flexibility. And one of the kind of fundamental ideas is that small, simple changes can have big effects on our life. So even with this class, I wouldn't approach it necessarily thinking, oh, I need to make some big changes in my life. And as you just heard, that was our small cat, Binka, agreeing with me that sometimes small changes in life can have big effects. She's quite a wise little kitten. So I'm just going to keep going and include Binka's commentary as we talk. So these small changes, it doesn't take a lot of investment, but if you think about changing like 1 degree as you're driving or walking, in a few feet, it's going to have a big difference on where you are versus if you stay going in the same course that you're going now. And so the idea is you're going in a good course in your life now, and we want to help you change it a little bit to build some confidence, and from confidence, hopefully, maybe life will get a little bit easier for you and more comfortable, and you'll be able to achieve the things that you want to achieve a little bit easier than you might have been able to do if you had your current level of confidence. But the assumption is that you'll still be able to do everything you want to do in life as you are now. You're just fine. So again, it's the idea of making micro changes. And part of life, really how we live life, it's a series of patterns. We all have our habits and the way we do things. And so with this class, we'll be able to think about how do you make some small micro changes in your patterns that'll create larger pattern changes. So, it's the old metaphor of the butterfly flapping its wings in Madagascar, and that creates a hurricane in Florida. It's that a small change in one part of the system, which is our life, can create bigger changes down the road. And so that's kind of what we'll be shooting for, is just giving you some ideas so you can make some small changes in your life to build up your confidence. That'll have maybe some big changes down the road, or maybe not. If anything, hopefully it'll just be an interesting class where you can explore and consider what social confidence is. So the first module is posted. Feel free to contact me by email or telephone if you have any questions. I'll be happy to interact with you. I think email is probably the best way of getting a hold of me, and I'm pretty quick about returning those because I'm a little obsessive about checking my email. So pretty much 24 hours I'll be getting back to you. If I haven't gotten back to you in about 24 hours, email me again, as it may not have arrived. So again, good luck and welcome to the class.